we plan to leverage the Ripple stablecoin alongside XRP in cross-border payments in our existing real-world cross-border payment product.
Alrighty, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video banger. Ladies and gentlemen, buckle up your seatbelts. Today's video breakdown is going to make things so clear for you all to get you to see where we are really truly headed. I don't think people really understand the opportunity at hand, and so many people are going to fumble the ball and mess this up because they are not patient and they don't understand. They're not doing research. They're not digging. So hopefully in today's video breakdown, this is going to clear the air. We're going to touch on some topics that we've been covering in previous video breakdowns, showing you all that we are about to enter into a real utility phase. Financial institutions are for a fact interested in coming, and the infrastructure layer is ready and has been being built and developed behind the scenes for the longest time, and all the money is about to come on chain. We're about to see massive scaling of the digital asset ecosystem over the next couple of years. Let's set the tone, okay? Before we even get into this video breakdown, honest to God, this video that I posted May 30th, if you did not watch this got 33,000 impressions. Go back and watch it. It's about 20 minutes long. Put it on 1.5 speed, get through it, but you're going to need to understand the backdrop of what it is that I'm saying, because we've been trying to wake people up. I cannot stress enough. Go back and check this out. Scroll down on my X profile, find it May 30th. I'll repost it so it's kind of at the top. But you got to go back and watch this, because we're going to cover things and talk about specific things like the DEX on the XRPLs. We're going to talk about being liquidity providers in this video breakdown, okay? But let's set the tone with two gentlemen. I cannot stress enough, now is the time to listen. So let's let them set the tone here. Marcus Mfanger and the CEO of Wisdom Tree. Take a second and listen.
Just global banks. What all you can say about the U.S. launch is it's an extremely important milestone on this journey of normalizing the asset class, as well as bringing things onto the blockchain in general. And so I think it's very, very constructive. Still, almost all of the money is retail, which is interesting. Even with BlackRock's great success, almost all that money is retail. There's just inherent demand. Usually in investing, retail gets the last look. Here, they've gotten the lion's share of the benefit of a $60,000 coin, which is nice for retail to be a winner.
Is there anything else you can tell us about the investors in spot Bitcoin ETFs?
You know, all investors want the same thing. This is better returns with less risk, right? That's pretty much what investing is. There definitely is a growing desire for alternatives to fiat because of the debasement. So it was a very well-constructed Bitcoin exposure. Having so limited supply, it's really worked beautifully. In fact, if you think about the 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, and 15 year return on Bitcoin, it is the best performing asset class. So that alone is how, you know, that drives money, that drives investors. It's done better than private equity. I'm expecting the next wave will be institutional money to come in.
And look, we've demonstrated with Ripple that, you know, you can use blockchain technology today in a way that's compatible with compliance frameworks. And we're doing that, as said before, in the billions of dollars every year in terms of doing payments way at a fraction of the cost and the time than in legacy systems. So it's possible, right? I think if we want to enlarge and see more, like there's over $1 quadrillion of financial assets off-chain. And, you know, if you want to see, I don't know, 10% of that coming on-chain, we have like maybe 150 billion in terms of stablecoin so far. Yeah, regulation, I would say, is a key piece in terms of surveys we're doing for more of TradFi to come on-chain, but that's now starting to really fall more in place. Think of Mika in Europe or Singapore or UAE, where you see frameworks really emerging. And so I do expect that we're really at the start of a paradigm shift whereby blockchain technology is really going beyond much of the hype and really into utility and powering financial activity much more going forward.
Okay, so the CEO of Wisdom Tree went on to confirm that it's just retail involved in this space, and that we have the opportunity as manual retail investors to front run the banks. I don't think people understand how massive of an opportunity that is. Okay. Then he goes on to talk about how the next wave of money will be from financial institutions rolling over into Marcus Mfanger. He goes on to confirm that we are on the midst of a paradigm shift where we're about to see real utility and use case kick in. So now let's transition over to the CEO of Circle USDC and the CEO of USDT. Pay attention to what Jeremy Allaire says. And we already know Jeremy Allaire, what did he say about Ripple in previous video breakdowns?
Internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company provides.
And pay attention to what he says about how, again, we're about to enter into a real utility phase. He talks about trillions and trillions of dollars and the internet financial system. And then listen to the projection that the USDT CEO gives.
So I guess my view is that we're really just in the early stages of the development of the internet financial system. And we're talking about today it's a tiny fraction of the current scale of the global financial system. But the internet financial system, I believe, ultimately will increase global economic output. We should see an acceleration in economic output in the world because of the internet financial system and what it allows for. So when you think about the market today, the market for existing forms of electronic money, just fiat electronic money is about $100 trillion. And so clearly just stablecoins themselves have significant room to grow. But then the intermediation that goes on that's involved in actual economic output, so credit intermediation, time value of money intermediation, I think more and more of that will move into this on-chain world as well. But I don't think the right question is necessarily, is it emerging markets versus developed markets? Like, the internet is awesome in every country in the world, okay? Like, internet communications platforms are awesome in every country in the world. Yeah. The web is awesome in every country in the world. Meaning these general purpose infrastructures achieve scale and they deliver 10x or 100x better utility than their predecessors. Like, there's a time when, oh yeah, I could make a free long distance telephone call in the United States. Well, why would I need voice over IP or whatever? The point is that a model of money where the marginal cost of transacting goes to zero and where money itself becomes a programmable, composable form of data, an object on the internet, unlocks utility in a way that's never existed before. And that's going to be huge. Unlocks utility in a way that's never existed before. And that's going to be hugely valuable in the biggest capital markets in the world. It's going to be hugely valuable for the biggest corporations in the world, in developed markets, and it's going to be hugely valuable in international markets. That's not to say that there aren't going to be use cases that achieve scale first in certain places. So yes, we are seeing dramatic amounts of activity happening in cross-border applications of stablecoins today. That's like a very significant growth driver. But I think when you step back and you think about the building blocks of the internet financial system and what that represents, to me, that's global scale and will touch every major market.
I think the market gets, and how much market share do you think you have in that time, 10 years from now?
Well, I hope to be still above 50%, but keep in mind that...
Only 50, okay.
Well, but stablecoin industry could be $10 trillion by then.
Yeah, okay. All right.
I wouldn't smirk at that. I think that's right. So if you look at the euro-dollar market, it was over 15 trillion in unsecured offshore US dollar deposits in 2018. It's probably 20 trillion today. I think stablecoins eat that whole market and probably grow the pie. So I think Paolo's actually...
Well, how would you react to his point about...
All right. So now that you've heard those predictions, let's go over here, because on the X space, what I mentioned to you all right here on this post, okay, I said USDT CEO lowballs price prediction for the future market cap of stablecoins. We will see this market reach many trillions of dollars. Buckle up now. Again, a negative, pessimistic individual went on to say underneath this post, why buckle up now? The price of stablecoins doesn't go up. That's why they're called stablecoins. Increase in the market cap of a stablecoin means increase in the number of units in circulation, not increase in its price. Y'all got to wake up, okay? Do more research before you comment on people's posts on the internet. Seriously, enlighten yourself. This is the age of information. So I responded because this video breakdown from Marcus Mfinger is going to blow your freaking mind. I said to this individual, very, again, calm, cool, and collective, attempting to spread education. Understand this, that an increase in the market capitalization, and you guys just heard those two CEOs of USDT and Circle, okay? Capitalization of stablecoins indicates growing trust and adoption within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. As more investors and traders acquire and use these stablecoins, the volume and activity involving these coins naturally rises. This heightened activity often translates into increased trading on blockchain networks. That's important, as stablecoins are frequently used to facilitate trades between various cryptocurrencies. The surge in trading activity generates more transactions, thereby boosting overall network usage, which is something we have to see, especially on the XRPL. This uptick in blockchain activity can create positive feedback loops, attracting more participants and investments into the market, thereby driving bullish price action movements for other cryptocurrencies as well. If we see a multi-trillion-dollar stablecoin market, other blockchains and other cryptos are going to appreciate in value as well. When you understand that, now we can play a video clip from Marcus Infinger going on to explain stablecoin growth. Take a second and listen.
So look, we believe that the stablecoin market, that's at the moment like 150 billion, has seen a lot of growth, but has way more growth ahead. I think there's some estimates that expect this market to grow to 2.8 trillion or something 5 years from now. So that's a 20x from where it is today. So
boom, he just said that is a 20x from where we are at today. That's massive. Okay.
There's a clear demand for a stablecoin with a compliance-first blockchain enterprise solution provider like Ripple has been around payments to close the gap between traditional finance and crypto. And so that's why we're super excited to take that on.
And you heard how he ended that, right? He said to close the gap between crypto and traditional finance. And he mentioned the stablecoin use case. Okay. Now let's take a second and listen to Jeremy Allaire again, going on to explain how the infrastructure needed to be laid in order for these financial institutions to onboard into the space. And I've made previous infrastructure video breakdowns. Go on the YouTube and watch the infrastructure playlist so that way you understand how embedded Ripple is in collaboration with these stablecoin providers to show you how embedded they are with the build out and the building out of this new financial infrastructure. Take a second and listen to Jeremy Allaire going on to explain the infrastructure. And then keep in mind, remember at the beginning of the year at Davos, Brad Garlinghouse openly admitted that Ripple is focused on laying the foundational infrastructure in order to appeal to businesses and large organizations. Take a second and listen.
Well, I think, I mean, look, in an early stage market, which is sort of dominated by like offshore unregulated exchanges, and it's mostly about speculating on different things, right? That's one thing. Okay. The internet financial system is clearly about actual economic activity. So if we want this to be useful, it has to be about actual economic activity. And that means about people who are investing, saving, businesses that are needing credit, that are building things, that are hiring people, actually producing goods and services. That's the real economy. So if we want the internet financial system to be used in the real economy, not just for speculating on memes, like we have to have digital currency, fiat stablecoins that are treated as real money, that are cash equivalent, so that if you're a financial institution, you can take this and you can hold it as collateral. If you're and settlement. If you're a corporation, you know what this is. Your accounting firm, you're formerly from a large Big Four universe, right? So an accounting firm can say, this is a cash equivalent instrument. I can treat it this way. I can report it this way. The entirety of this, we have to have legally defined forms of stablecoins. And that's what's happening around the world, by the way, which is great. Once you have these defined as like a new form of legal electronic money instrument, then actually this can take hold at scale for real economic activity. And so that's really key. We have to have that. If we don't have that, this is not going to take hold as the basis of the internet financial system. And so that's a really, really key piece.
Right? So he said we have to have that in order for this new financial system to work. Okay? And you heard what Brad Garlinghouse said about them being an infrastructure layer, an infrastructure provider.
Look, Ripple at its core is a blockchain infrastructure company serving enterprises. We started with payments and financial institutions. We've moved into custody, a lot of overlap with those same financial institutions. But we're going to expand with that same thematic of infrastructure, enterprise-based. It served us well.
Now let's transition back over to Marcus Infinger going on to talk about how the stablecoin is going to act as a portal to bring more activity on chain and how Ripple plans to scale the Ripple stablecoin with XRP. Again, pay attention to detail.
It's been also one of the most cited feedback in terms of what developers want that build on the XRP ledger. Again, there's more than 1,000 projects building, and the need for a stablecoin to really act as a portal from bringing more financial activity on chain is super critical. The need for a stablecoin to really act as a portal from bringing more financial activity on chain is super critical. Yeah, so I would say two use case categories that we're most excited about. First of all, we plan to leverage the Ripple stablecoin alongside XRP in cross-border payments. And we plan to leverage the Ripple stablecoin alongside XRP in cross-border payments in our existing real-world cross-border payment product alongside XRP, so we're able to scale that globally, significantly going forward and provide certain optionality. And then separately, as we're seeing more real-world assets, TradFi companies wanting to engage with us and other projects around like bringing real-world assets on the XRP ledger, it's important to have a settlement asset for these, like tokenized money market funds or equities and other financial products. And the US dollar stablecoin is obviously a key piece in terms of, helping to enable economic activity to emerge.
Once you have these defined as like a new form of legal electronic money instrument, then actually this can take hold at scale for real economic activity.
Helping to enable economic activity to emerge.
Internet between counterparties. And so if we can, improve it with more scalable blockchain technologies like, Brad's company.
Now that you've heard Marcus Empfinger from Ripple confirm that through the utilization of stablecoins, they're going to scale alongside XRP, you understand this post and you understand why I mentioned to you all, buckle up now, because trillions and trillions of dollars coming into stablecoins will result in price appreciation across the entire digital asset landscape to some degree. And you heard Marcus Empfinger go on to mention a 20x. Okay. And again, I think that that's lowballing it. I think it's going to get so much bigger than that. Now I want to roll over to something that we have been talking about, and I'm going to play one last video clip from Marcus Empfinger. Okay. This is at the Paris Blockchain Week. And this is something that we here at CYPRX, nobody else in the XRP community is telling you guys this. Nobody else in the XRP community is being honest with themselves. Well, we pulled this out and we have been trying to wake people up, where all the way back on May 5th, so over a month ago, I mentioned to you guys, last week, I dropped a video explaining in detail how I am growing personally a crypto portfolio outside of my long-term bags from scratch, recording the whole entire process for the CYPRX community using DeFi and AMMs. Well, right after that, what did David Schwartz tell everybody at XRP Las Vegas? That you can literally be your own bank by providing liquidity to XRP trading pairs, and people still don't get it.
What an automated market maker does is it makes a return. It generates revenue from various different mechanisms, including spreads on its trades. And if you lend it, your XRP or your USD or both, then you own a sort of share of the automated market maker, and you benefit from the trades that automated market maker makes.
People, you got to wake up, okay? He said, if you lend out your XRP, then you benefit from the trades the AMM makes. So buying and holding XRP is great long-term strategy. Separating my long-term bags from my DeFi portfolio bags, there are ways that you can use XRP to earn income now. And I don't understand why more people aren't getting this. So we created Wealth 28 Club to show people how we're doing this. That's besides the point. I then tweeted out to you guys the total value locked on the #1 DEX on the XRPL. This is, by the way, 2 days ago, okay, May 30th. Is about to surpass 500,000 for the first time in history. 98% of the XRP community has no idea that the #5 digital asset on the XRP right now is worth over $640. CYPRX Wealth 28 Club members are watching it unfold in real time because we're participating in this DEX. We're participating in providing liquidity with our XRP and earning fees on trading activity that's happening on the XRPL right now. 912,000 XRP locked on the XRPL in this DEX right now. $478,000. So we're about to witness $500,000 for the first time ever in history. And now we're going to take a second and listen. Okay. This is why I want you guys to watch this video breakdown. This is how we're going to end it here. Listen to what Marcus Empfinger said is an interesting development that is unfolding right now on the XRPL. Take a second and listen.
Next from XRP Ledger, what's on your roadmap?
Yeah, so there's some amazing stuff happening. So first of all, an automated market maker has been released very recently and voted in by the community. That one is going live, which will obviously also be a native feature on the protocol, which brings more security and user safety and allows users to basically, put their liquidity to work. Put their liquidity to work.
Boom, drops the mic. We now have an XRPL engineer, David Schwartz, telling you all at XRP Las Vegas that you should be getting involved in AMMs, being a liquidity provider, lending out your XRP, earning fees. I then just played a video breakdown showing you all Marcus Empfinger feels the same exact way. He's excited for the DEXs, the AMMs, and the ability for individuals to lend out their XRP and earn fees, earn rewards, grow their wealth. This is the new financial infrastructure. And I just showed you all at the beginning of this video breakdown how trillions of dollars are about to come on chain in trading activity because of the stablecoin volume that is about to come into this market via the growth of the stablecoin market. And that is going to result in trading activity. I just proved it all to you. If you can't see it after this video breakdown, again, why you should be getting involved in DeFi, why you should be learning about liquidity pools, why you should be learning about how to utilize your digital assets to work for you, I don't know what other video breakdown will. This video breakdown should have made it so clear as to why you should come and join a community. At least just educate yourself. Even if you don't, capitalize on DeFi right now because you're a little skeptical, at least learn it, at least understand it, at least know what's coming. The people that do will thrive in the next bull market cycle when they make millions. The people that don't will just have millions in crypto and not know what to do with it. Again, Wealth 28 Club, CYPRXtrading.com. We'd love to have you on the team. I put this video breakdown together for you all to show you the truth. I'm not here making this information up. I'm here as a individual messenger to spread this awareness. Nobody's paying attention to this. Nobody in the XRP community is telling you all that your XRP right now could be working for you. Funny to believe, isn't it interesting how the XRPL engineers are telling you, how individuals that work at Ripple are telling you, right? But nobody in the XRP community is telling you. Well, we here at CYPRX are telling you all to wake up. Many blessings to you guys. Smash that thumbs up button. If you made it the entirety of this video breakdown, you're a freaking trooper. Subscribe. We do appreciate the love and the support. If anybody's interested in the Wealth 28 Club DeFi University that we created, hand curating video breakdowns, explaining to you guys in detail how to get involved in DeFi, where to start, educational process that it requires, building a profitable DeFi strategy, and recording our entire journey, starting portfolios from scratch and building them as we go, recording that for you all. Again, visit CYPRXtrading.com. We'd love to have you on the team. Many blessings. I'll see you guys in the next video breakdown.